right. Why don't you introduce our special guest, because basketball is another area of your expertise.
So
as small as it is.
he says to literally the worst basketball player who ever tried to dribble a ball.
Teed it up. He took a swing.
Joining us is Darrence McGriff, CEO of Fire Youth Sports, and you must get this all the time, the twin brother of probably the most popular basketball coach in the county. So welcome.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you.
Twin brother, Darrence McGriff is who he's referring to.
Yeah.
And I mean, I looked at him and I go, what's Darrence doing here?
Well, I mean, and again, you must hear this all the time too. It's tough for us where we've met your brother 100 times. First time meeting you here today. So welcome aboard. You've got the Fire Shootout Classic coming March 28th and 29th in Lakeland. Tell us about the event.
Fire Shootout Classic is returning. We hosted the event many years before the pandemic, and then COVID hit and we stopped hosting it. So we're bringing it back in our 30th year. This is our 30th year of Fire Youth Basketball. Been around 30 years, so we're bringing it back this year to showcase talent in the general Lakeland, Polk County area.
Mm-hmm. So where most folks in the area might not be familiar with Fire, we are folks who know basketball. Tell us a little bit about Fire, you know, in the focus of the program.
Fire started 30 years ago to keep kids off the street, to give them another option, to provide a village-type atmosphere. So we're a village-type atmosphere family. We take you know, the parents, the kids, and we take them around the state and teach them about life through the game of basketball. It's a character building. It's more than basketball. It's character building. It's the holistic support, the kind of support that the kids need for a lifetime. It's just not now. It's now because you know they're learning. But most kids come back, and the group that we have coaching now are all played for the Fire many years ago. So this is the third generation that for me, coming back and getting the opportunity to coach with some of the guys that I coached 15 or 20 years ago.
That's special, because that means it shows how that program connects.
Darrence, I think one of the things that, and especially with Terrence, because you know I know him a little bit better, that has separated his programs and your program, now collectively as Fire, has been the focus in on character development. And tell us a little bit about that and the origins of the Fire, and what motivated you two guys to pull this together, and now look at 30 years later. I mean, this is a model program.
Origin started at the Boys and Girls Club of Lakeland. We're all Boys and Girls Club of Lakeland members. Mike Taylor and Willie Pace back in 30 years ago. Was no basketball back in the day. It was predominantly football 30 years ago, and we all loved basketball, so we decided to start a basketball program, hence the Untouchables / Lakeland Fire. We all were graduates of Kathleen High School, or attended Kathleen High School back in the day, so we're all Red Devils, started at Red Devils, and we used to go around the different Boys and Girls Clubs around the Central Florida area, Orlando, Tampa, Plant City, and play basketball. So just the love of the game. We actually never played, but my brother and myself, we coached at Kathleen Middle. So we was coaching our peers while we were students at Kathleen Middle. We was also coaching our peers at Kathleen Middle. So we've been coaching a long time, and just students of the game, just love the game, just love to build young men of character, teaching them about life lessons. These lessons last a lifetime.
And it's the intangibles in sports that I think folks forget about. You're going to learn on a court rather than learning sitting in your living room on the Xbox. So it's those, it's that you never quite know when one kid may hit that basket and be the star, and then that will be the impression that lasts with him forever, and then brings him back as a coach.
I mean, sports brings people that I don't know where I'd be without sports, without the coaching of the young people. I've been around young people, working with young people all my life. So like I say, we started at Boys and Girls Club. I worked with young people in my everyday career. I work with young people in ministry. So that's the calling that we have on our life, working with young people. So it's just a chance to give back. It's our future. They still our future. We need the future. We're not going to be doing this all the time. So we need to, just like any other profession, we need to train up the young people in the way we want them to go, and hopefully they will not depart from it.
Yeah, well, That's a good paraphrase of
Yeah.
of that. You know, Darrence, talk a little bit about the Classic itself. Where are the teams coming from? How many do you have coming in? And where can people watch the games? I mean, I know that's a big deal.
Right now we have about 15 to 20 teams. We hope to get more. The deadline is coming up this coming weekend. Teams coming from Tampa area, so West Coast area, Central Florida area, Orlando. We have a few teams from Bradenton, Manatee. You can watch it on, okay, so our league that we play in is U.S. Amateur. That's our main league that sponsors our tournament, U.S. Amateur Basketball. Although we participate in several different leagues as far as when we're traveling, but our main sponsor is U.S. Amateur. So you can catch it on the U.S. Amateur app or on our social media outlet, Fire Youth Basketball, fireyouthbasketball.org.
Or in person at?
Or in person at Kathleen High School, Lakeland High School, Southwest Middle, and Lawton Childs Middle. Predominantly, we've always hosted the tournament in Lakeland. When we back in the day when we had 100 and 125 teams, we used to before the Avid Center, we used to host it in the gyms around the county. But as we grow it again, we're just being Lakeland until we can grow it to what it once used to be.
Okay.
Well, we need, I think that Neil Duncan and his crew need to help you step it up a little bit. I want to see that thing grow too, because I think your program. Because you're not just teaching basketball, you're teaching life skills. I'm a huge advocate of that. I think that's what separates, the great from just playing basketball. Well, what's more important?
So I'm gonna change it up a little bit here about one of our other initiatives. So we've gone into a culinary initiative and we're heavy into the barbecue segment. You are a pit master on top of everything. So tell us about your journey there.
Preacher's Pit started many years ago.
Preacher Pits?
Preacher's Pit. So
Preacher's Pit.
So I'm an ordained minister of the gospel. That's my calling in my life is to be a minister, be a man of great faith. And so Preacher's Pit was born officially 3 years ago, but my love of barbecue started many years ago at the Boys and Girls Club. I had a colleague that he's going to glory now, but I learned all my barbecue and stuff from him 25 years ago. So just over the years, just perfecting it. And 3 years ago during the pandemic, wasn't doing anything, and it says it's time to launch it. And so Preacher's Pit, we don't do much on the side of the road anymore. We're doing a lot of catering. So we're very busy with the catering season and that kind of stuff that has sustained us. But it's just a passion. Like I said, I'm a full-time administrator at a school. So just when time allows, we dibble and dabble in the Preacher's Pit barbecue.
I gotta say, when I saw online on the little menu photo on Instagram, when I saw the sweet potato mini sweet potato pies, he had me. I'm like, we're talking about this. We are talking about this right away. So.
Well, Priscilla Green, that used to work with us, lived in the northeast section of Winter Haven, and Priscilla and I had been friends for 30 years. Wonderful lady, and every Thanksgiving, the office would have a Thanksgiving office lunch. And Priscilla, bring that sweet potato pie, and people up north have no idea what that is.
To die for. Was to die for.
Goodness gracious, that is just absolutely wonderful stuff. I don't even know if I think she's still in Winter Haven somewhere.
Okay.
Anyway, I got off track, Jack.
Yeah, no, I wanted to make sure that we brought up the barbecue part.
That is pretty
fascinating. Other segment.
You need to get them registered in some biz so it can do some of sports special events.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, that would be awesome.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's some really good stuff. Darrence, really excited about the tournament coming up. It's a week from now, actually, the 28th and 29th. Where is it in Lakeland? Where is it being played?
Kathleen High School, Lakeland High School, Southwest Middle, and Lawton Childs Middle.
Okay. And if they want more information about Fire, is there a website that people can dial up?
No website, but we're at social media, Instagram and Facebook, fireyouthsports.org, Lakeland Fire Youth Basketball, are our handles.
Okay. Well, I personally and professionally appreciate your mission with Preacher's Pit and what you and your brother Terrence are doing for the youth of Polk County and Lakeland. I just think that's a purpose-driven life that benefits all of us. So thank you so much for your time. Man, this is I didn't know some of the insight, like the preacher's pit and so on. I think that's special.
Thank you for having me on, and thank you for showcasing the Fire Shootout Classic. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.